Nuneaton and North Warwickshire Equestrian Centre after the great wind of yesterday. The people in this room were the people who actually helped to save horses from a lot of trauma. And quickly going along, here's their story.
I was in the barn when it started to thunder. We got the horses in from the outdoor school, and the next minute the roofs were flying across the field, and we quickly yelled and undone all the horses' stable doors and got all the horses out.
Right. And what was your reminiscence of the event?
I was in the indoor school with two of the riders, and the horses were spooking. I knew something was going on, and my daughter had to get off, and as she was getting off I looked across the yard and I just saw the roof fly over, just flew off, flipped like a lid. It just flipped back and just went.
What was the weather conditions like then?
It was just like a wind. You could feel it. It came through the indoor school, just one massive gust of wind. It was, the hail had stopped by then, hadn't it? But it was just horrendous.
And what was your
I
story?
was changing one of the horses' rugs in their stable, and she pushed me against the stable door, so I got out, and I sat in the corner between the stables, and the wind and the hail just completely blew the roof off, and the horses in the stables just flipped their lids. They were running around in their stable. So.
All right, well done. What was your little story?
I just got a horse in from the outdoor school, and I was changing his rug, and he just started going crazy, so I had to get out. Then everything from the barn just fell off the walls, and then I had to just start picking everything up off the floor because it was just blowing everywhere.
And was it frightening?
Yeah, it was really
Very
scary.
frightening.
I was filling the beds up from the bottom block upwards, and we went into the stable next door to the block where the roof came off, and it was hailing and thundering and lightning, and all the children, the volunteers, were really frightened. The horses were all spooking, and then this gust of wind came and locked me in the stable, completely shut the door on me and my younger daughter. And the next minute I know, when I managed to get the door open, we came out and the roof was off and there was horses running around everywhere.
Oh, very frightening. And last but not least...
I was in the feed room and the door was continuously opening and closing, and it just kept slamming, and you get the little images of things flying everywhere, and then the roof just lifted up and just flew into the...
Oh dear. So to sum it up then, the response from everybody else in the area, did you get a lot of response last night?
Everyone has been really, really helpful. We've had so many volunteers down this morning trying to come and help. We've had people come shortly afterwards. Everyone's messaging us on Facebook, and they've just been so helpful.